Hello, hello. This is Laundry's Questions Answered with your hosts, me, Kevin William. I'm back again with another video to review and commentate on and critique. Today's video, what's the best detergents? Let's find out. Uh, I'm actually reviewing a video by a guy named Project Farm. Has a lot of subscribers, and I want to piggyback on his views. So that's why I'm doing this video. Plain blank period, just be honest. But also, it seems like it might be a good video because he's testing out maybe 5 or 6 of the big brands of detergents that you can find at Walmart, Target, Walgreens, or wherever you shop at, Kroger's, or whatever it is. You can buy all these, and these are the major brands. So that being said, let's watch this video.
Did I really just wash this shirt? It still smells and it still has stains. That's what's happened to me many times. So the question is, which laundry detergent is the best? Well, let's find out. We'll see which laundry detergent does the best job at removing 6 different common stains. Then we'll see which one does the best job at removing awful smells like this cow manure. We'll see which brand does the best job of protecting colors. Some of the brands destroyed the gear oil while others really struggled. Let's prepare some white cotton t-shirts for our first test. I'll use a permanent marker to create 6 test zones. Let's really put these laundry detergents to the test with 6 different common sources of clothing stains. Do you remember?
Before he even gets to that, I gotta make a note. Him putting cow manure on it, none of these detergents gonna work. I can tell you right off the bat, none of them are gonna work whatsoever. He's gonna need bleach or something like that, even to get some of the smell out. And he's testing some of the common stains, which is tomato sauce and ketchup, etc., like that. They are the common stains. These are the more common food stains from the looks of it, but let's continue on.
An expert said that eggs were unhealthy to eat. Well, they're definitely unhealthy for your clothes and can possibly cause a protein stain. I'll add 1 tablespoon of egg yolks to the top left corner. This is some motor oil from the 1970s that has graphite in it. This will definitely cause a really bad oil stain, and apply it to the top right corner of the shirt. Pigment stains are caused by coffee, tea, red wine, and ink. So let's go ahead and apply some really dark coffee to the middle left test area. Mustard and tomato sauce can cause dye-based stains. So let's add both of these to the t-shirt. Soy sauce includes oil, dye, and protein. So this is going to be a really tough stain for the laundry detergents to remove. Stains become more challenging to tackle once they've dried. So I'll leave these t-shirts out in the direct sunlight until they're completely dry. It's been several hours and the stains are all dried. So let's kick off our first.
I'm actually curious because you're using a white t-shirt. I'm curious to know what type of blend of t-shirt it is. If it's full-on cotton or if it's a nylon, polyester, cotton blend. All those type of materials are going to vary in regards to how it handles removing stains, especially with the detergents. If it's strictly 100% cotton, some of these stains will definitely come out. I'm pretty sure the mustard will take a few times. Ketchup will probably come out. Coffee will probably come out. And soy sauce will take a hard time coming out. But the harder materials that actually for stains to come out, I notice are the blends, which is the polyester and nylon or polyester or cotton blends. Those take a lot of washes to even get a stain out or even a stain remover. So
first test using just plain water and no detergent. I'll use the top loader machine, which does a great job of agitating the laundry. It also does a great job of draining the water from the machine at the end of the wash cycle. I'll set the machine up for extra small load and cold water. I'll also set the machine to superwash. I'll also toss in a red cotton t-shirt to see if the shirt experiences any fading or transfer of stains. And there's a lot of action taking place inside this machine. And the wash cycle is finished for the 2 t-shirts without any laundry detergent. Unfortunately, this shirt is looking pretty bad as the entire shirt now looks discolored and all 6 test areas appear to be stained. Let's go ahead and toss the 2 shirts into a dryer and we'll check back on the shirts later in the video. At a price of $14 for 1.3 gallons.
I actually like that he tossed in a red shirt to kind of showcase color transfer. But he did it on cold, and color transferring rarely happens in cold wash. If he does it in warm or hot, most likely there will be a color transfer from the red, or even a pair of blue jeans will transfer some of the color into the white. But he did it on cold, so it's not going to transfer over.
The least expensive brand we'll be testing is made by OxyClean. They claim that this is enough product for 128 loads, which works out to only 8 cents per load. It's supposed to blast away stains and boost the smell of freshness. The stain fighters are supposed to remove stains like food, grass, grease, and more. We're going to test that. And the Arm & Hammer is made in USA. Let's kick off the test using Arm & Hammer next. I'll go ahead and use a dose of detergent that's designed for a badly stained load of laundry. And another 45 minutes is over, and the Arm & Hammer has definitely done a much better job than not using laundry detergent at all. At a price of $16 for 1.2 gallons is this Gain brand. They claim 154 loads or 10 cents per load. They claim you can get rid of those 2-week-old stains with OxyBoost. And the Gain is made in Canada. Just like with the Arm & Hammer, I've used a dose that's designed for badly stained clothes. And the Gain is finished, and the Gain has also made a lot of progress at removing the stains. The shirt does look to be brighter white, but we'll have to check back on this once it's dry. At a price of $35 for 1.2 gallons is this BioClean brand. This is their concentrated formula, and they claim it can do 300 loads, which works out to 12 cents per load. Unlike the previous laundry detergents, this one is plant-based. Plant-derived cleaning agents to eliminate tough stains and odors. And the BioClean is made in USA. And the BioClean claims to be able to remove stains and odors using plant-based ingredients. And the BioClean took a swing at the badly stained shirt, and the shirt looks pretty bad. At a price of $20.
Yeah, if you actually see my previous video about plant-based detergents, this is exactly what I was talking about. They work, but not as good. And to avoid SLS, just because you want to, avoid irritations by getting a plant-based detergent, it's not going to clean like it's supposed to. And I kind of showed it right there.
For 2 of these containers, which works out to be 200 ounces, is this Ecos brand. They claim you can wash 200 loads of laundry for 14 cents per load. They claim this is a plant-powered laundry detergent. They claim this laundry detergent is 100% vegan. And the Ecos is made in USA. And the Eco also uses plant-based ingredients. Hopefully, it can do a better job than the BioClean. And Ecos has definitely outperformed the BioClean, but it's too soon to say whether or not the Ecos has outperformed the Arm & Hammer or the Gain. At a price of $17 for 82.5 ounces is this Amazon Basics brand. This brand claims you can wash 110 loads for only 15 cents per load. They claim that it gives your clothes a bright, fresh scent. And the Amazon Basics is made in USA. Just like the other brands, I'll add the recommended dose for heavily soiled clothing for the Amazon Basics. And it's definitely too soon to say, but it appears that the Amazon Basics has definitely outperformed some and possibly all of the competition so far. At a price of $38.
Let me just stop right there. So, as you notice, the oil stain is definitely not coming out. That's extremely hard to do. It will literally have to soak in the detergent for some time before even any of those stains come out. In a regular wash with other clothes, a lot of these stains will not come out in this way. Because he's only using 2 shirts, which is a red shirt and a white shirt, it's not realistic, but it's just showcasing how well it can work on stains. But even with just 2 items in there, you can still see it's going to take several washes to even get a simple common stain out. And even though they promote, removal of common stains or removing your stains, it takes time. And let's continue.
So $38 for about 160 ounces is this Molly Suds. Unlike the previous brands, this one is a laundry powder. They claim it has safer ingredients. They claim that both of these packages together can wash 240 loads, which works out to 16 cents per load. They claim that it gets stains out for good with their concentrated detergent. And the Molly Suds is made in USA. Let's see if the 5 ingredients in the Molly Suds can tackle these tough stains. And the Molly Suds definitely seems to have struggled with the motor oil, but it is too soon to say. At a price of $22 for 82.5 ounces is this All Free and Clear brand. They claim 110 loads out of this bottle, that works out to be 20 cents per ounce. 2 times the concentration. This concentrated formula delivers 2 times more cleaning power in every drop. And the All brand is made in USA. And the All laundry detergent comes in a concentrated formula, and I'm very curious if the concentrated detergents can perform as well. And the All is finished, and it definitely performed better on the oil stain than the Molly.
All right, I don't know if you noticed in the, maybe because it's too small, but on the bottom area of that All bottle, it actually says rub a small amount on a stain. A little bit of that detergent on the stain, let it soak in for a few minutes, and then toss it in. But this is reality. Most of us do not have that time to even do that, so we're just tossing it into the wash, hoping and praying that all the stains that are there somewhat come out without having to redo them over and over. But if you want to remove a stain completely, put a little bit on, let it saturate for a bit, then toss it in with the regular washer clothes. And then you have a better chance of getting that stain out for the most part, or at least lightening up
For 84 ounces is this Tide brand. They claim it washes 64 loads, which works out to 23 cents per load. Works on 100% of common stains. And the Tide is made in Canada. And the Tide clothing detergent might just be the most popular detergent on the market, but is it worth the extra money? And the Tide is actually looking pretty good, but it's too soon to say if it's the best. At a price of $28 for 93 ounces are these Tide Pods. It claims 3-in-1, which means designed for cold, stain removal, as well as color protection. 112 loads works out to be 25 cents per load. And the Tide Pods are made in Canada. These Tide Pods are definitely very convenient, but do they actually clean as well? And the Tide Pod seems to have done just as well, if not better, than the regular Tide detergent. At a price of $15 for 40 ounces is this 7th generation brand. This detergent allows you to clean with a purpose. They claim that their powerful triple enzyme formula fights tough stains. 53 loads for this container works out to be 28 cents per load. And the 7th generation is made in USA. And the 7th generation is definitely more concentrated than most of the other brands, but will it be just as effective is the question. And the 7th generation didn't perform quite as well on the oil stain as the Tide Pod, but it's too soon to tell regarding the other stains. At a price of $24 for 82.5 ounces is this Persil Pro Clean. They claim it tackles tough stains in cold water. Combines Persil detergent plus odor elimination technology. The Persil Pro Clean is made in Canada. I've used a lot of different detergent brands over the years, but I don't believe that I've ever used the Persil brand. And the Persil didn't seem to perform quite as well as the Tide brand, but we'll know more once the shirt has been dried. At a price of $21 for 16 ounces is this Tyler Glamorous Wash. This container is good for 6 loads, which works out to be $3.50 per load. You can clean your linens, lingerie, fine fabrics, and much more. It doesn't say anything about stains, but it does talk about a soothing aroma. We're going to test that. And the Tyler brand is made in Tyler, Texas, USA. And the Tyler really smells like a perfume factory. Even if your nose is stuffy, you're still going to smell this stuff. And the Tyler seems to have done a decent job, but definitely not the best in the lineup. This may look like a typical pile of dirt.
All right, yeah. So you already went through a bunch of them. That last one I never heard of or tested out myself personally. Everything else on the lineup, I've used, tested it, and washed with on many and many clothes. All right, so we're actually going to skip this whole cow poop test. I already know the results is going to be terrible with that one. So let's just go straight to the rankings that he has here.
The detergents did a great job of removing the egg stain. Just using water without detergent made pretty good progress. I decided not to rank the tomato juice stains from first to last place since the results were pretty close for most of the brands. And the Arm & Hammer received the best possible rating of 1. However, the Persil, Gain, and Amazon Basics performed just about as well with the rating of 2.
Okay, so the Arm & Hammer with OxyClean performed best. And then second became Amazon Basic. Game came second. Parasol came second. And notice Tide came third with removing this type of stain for tomato sauce. Even though it says 100% removal of common stains, it actually performed poorly. But again, he did this in cold water, so I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt. I might just do my own test just to see.
And all of the brands struggled with the coffee stain. However, most of the brands received a rating of 3, demonstrating some improvement at reducing the intensity of the stain. And the Tyler is on top.
Yeah, I already knew that the coffee stain was going to be hard because, again, it needs to be putting a little bit on the coffee stain, like a stain remover. You put some of the detergent on and let it sit for a while. Coffee stains are really hard to get out. Not that hard, but, again, he did this in cold water. I'm going to keep saying it over and over. Unless he did it in warm water, then those stains would have most likely came out with an ease.
And the new shirt is on the bottom. Some of the detergents do claim to protect colors, and stains transferred to the red shirt with the Tyler brand, resulting in a 13th place finish. And the Molly Suds also experienced some stain transfer and finished in 12th place. And the BioClean continues to struggle with an 11th place finish with quite a bit of stain transfer. And finishing in 10th place is the Control. And the 7th generation continues to trail the competition with a 9th place finish. And the Tide does a great job of attacking dye-based stains, and that really hurt it on this test with an 8th place finish. And they all finished in 7th place. And the Ecos also did well at protecting the red color with a 6th place finish. And the Amazon Basics did even better than the Ecos, finishing in 5th. And the very affordable Gain did a great job with a 4th place finish. The Arm & Hammer is also very affordable, and it also did a great job finishing in 3rd. Tide Pods claims to preserve colors, and the Tide Pods did just that with the 2nd place finish. And the Persil once again finished in 1st place for color preservation. Comparing the Persil to the Tyler, there's a huge difference in performance. And the Gear Oil has had plenty of time to saturate the manure-stained shirts. I'll go ahead and
All right, we're not going to go with the whole gear oil thing. That's just a point in this video because it's hard to even complete. His rankings are subjective because he used cold water. It does showcase to how Tide isn't the best all the time, and also goes back to what I said before about plant-based detergents. They work somewhat, so if you want to avoid SLS, it's not going to be a better choice. Quite frankly, it doesn't really move stains out that well, but Ecos does kind of do well. I am surprised about the Amazon Basic. Actually, again, his color rankings for the transfers. If he was to do this with warm, like on a warm cycle, and I can tell that the red shirt is actually a cotton blend, and these white shirts look like a cotton blend. If you actually were to do it in warm water, you probably would have seen more transfers. Parasol does really work well with protecting the colors, from my experience. Um, it actually does brighten up whites just as well. When it comes to stain removing, not so much. You need a another booster to kind of get these stains out, like a shout or an OxyClean to spray to kind of put the stains out. But good video. I'm shocked about some of the rankings that he has. I'm quite interested in actually maybe doing this one for myself. You let me know in the comments if you're willing or interested in watching me do a little bit of my experiments on some of these detergents. Um, but yeah, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, but more or less, just put some comments down. I'm more interested in engaging with you guys and what you think with these videos, more or less than you just liking, subscribing, quite frankly. So, yeah, on to the next video. If I have any more videos, I guess they'll be here on the side somewhere. If not, thank you for watching and enjoy the rest of your day.